Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Time. I'm Sean. Alright, so this week a big trailer was revealed and it dropped on the Jimmy Kimmel show. I stayed up late and saw it and I was really happy. It was the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer and it was awesome. I really liked it, and it had a lot of elements that we're not used to in these Marvel trailers. It had a bit of comedy. It was not the hardcore, like, badass superhero vibe from your main character, Star-Lord, Peter Quill, but it had a difference to it that I liked. It was the first part of the trailer is reminiscent of an Indiana Jones film, and then there's other parts to it that feel like Firefly, a really good show, created, written, and directed by Joss Whedon. Also in the movie you have Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista. You have Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel. John C. Reilly was talking about the characters and their pasts and their rap sheets. That was cool. The whole trailer was something really different than any other Marvel trailer I've seen so far. It did feel a little bit closer, like I said, to Firefly, to something like Indiana Jones, but also to Avengers than some of the other ones. But it is going to be a different tone of movie. And I'm just excited for this. It looks really interesting, and it's going to be nice to have a little difference in this slice of pie, you know. I'm really looking forward to this trailer, and I've watched it a million times. I'm really looking forward to this movie. I can't wait. Alright, another comic book news. Fox has announced that they have who they want to cast as the Fantastic Four in their new reboot. Playing Mr. Fantastic will be Miles Teller. Playing Visible Woman will be Kate Mara. Human Torch is going to be Michael B. Jordan. And the Thing, they want Jamie Bell to play the Thing. They've reached out to Jamie Bell, but nothing's been finalized just yet. The cast is a really young cast. I doubt anyone's over 30. Kate Mara might be the oldest, her or Jamie Bell. I think the cast is very interesting. I'm a little concerned regarding what they're going to do with Invisible Woman and Human Torch, because, I mean, Michael B. Jordan is black, Kate Mara is white, so I'm assuming they're probably going to do some kind of adoption, half-brother, half-sister kind of thing, and I assume that's the route they're going to go. Unless they just, you know, blow it all up and make every single one of them just friends and none of them are related, which would be a little weird. It would change the story tremendously, so we'll see what they do from here with this casting news, and hopefully they can you know, bring a better movie than what we had with the past two Fantastic Fours. Alright guys, so the Terminator series is getting a reboot. The last one was Terminator Salvation. This one I think is going to be an entirely new reboot. It's not going to hold on to that as far as what I've heard so far. So they got to recast some roles. They announced the Kyle Reese role, and it's going to be played by Jai Courtney. You guys know him from the most recent Die Hard movie. He was also in Spartacus, and he was also in Jack Reacher. I actually liked him in Jack Reacher. I liked him in the Die Hard movie. He brings this physical essence to the movies that he's been in, and I'm really happy with this casting. It has me looking forward to this Terminator reboot, and I want to see what he does as in the role of Kyle Reese. I want to see if he just kicks some ass, if he's going to be, you know, one of these awesome soldiers from the future coming back saving, you know, John, and I just want to see what's going to happen. So if you look at his build, his height, his frame, I would compare him to someone that was in a more recent comic book movie, Henry Cavill playing Superman. He has broad shoulders. He's a big guy. I want to see him come in and just like really mow some dudes down. And if he's fighting the new Terminator, which Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be in the movie, hopefully the new Terminator is not modeled off of Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I would like to see that, you know, that fight going down. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm pretty psyched to see what comes from these announcements. And one of my favorite TV shows is going to be making its big screen debut. They just started filming on the Entourage movie this past Tuesday. Principal photography started in LA, and I can't say anything more than I'm just really excited for this. It is, I guess you could say it's the male version of Sex and the City for all of you fans of the TV show. It's like a lifestyle porn for men. It's what we all wish that we can have be Vince's character and just have our friends around us all the time and just making money and blowing it in ways that we couldn't even imagine now. I'm really excited about the movie. I'm happy to hear that they're starting filming on this. It's been a couple, 3 years since the show ended. It ended in 2011, and I'm just happy about this. I'm really excited about this. Some noteworthy news regarding the movie is that it won the lottery for the California Film and Television Tax Credit. So they're going to be getting $5.8 million as a boost towards them filming here, because with them filming here in California, their estimated production costs are going to be around $29 million that's going to be bringing into the state of California, over 2,300 jobs, and so because of this, it qualified and it won the lottery of it was 14 films that won. It ranked at 5.8 million. It's going to be getting a tax credit for. So really cool news. I'm really happy that they have this type of incentive for people to make movies, and hopefully a lot of the lower budget films are able to get this tax credit. I know that Entourage is not going to be a big budget film, but it is a more widely known commodity that could probably get sourced in other ways. So hopefully enough money went to those smaller budget films, and we can have some more good stuff coming out, like Fruitvale Station, but based in California maybe. Everything is awesome! Alright guys, so the Lego movie has been doing great, and it was announced that Lego 2 already has a release date. I talked about it couple weeks ago that they already planned on doing Lego Movie 2, but now they have a release date of May 26, 2017. The Lego Movie is a really good movie. You guys should go check it out, and I'm really excited about this, and I can't wait to see this one in 3 years. And last bit of announcement news this week, guys. Godzilla dropped a new poster, and I gotta say, it is amazing. Really like this poster. It shows you the true size of Godzilla. He just towers over these skyscrapers. It's just amazing how big he is. I'm just speechless. When I saw this, my mouth just dropped. I was in awe, and I'm really excited about the movie and to see if it has anything to offer that can actually expand or go past what Pacific Rim brought to us. So I'm really excited about this one. Alright guys, in theater this week, we have Pompeii and 3 Days to Kill. Pompeii is a gladiator movie. A guy, Kit Harington, you guys know him from Game of Thrones. He is playing the lead role in this. In this film, he's trying to get his love of his life, who's been betrothed to another man, and he's trying to save her before Mount Vesuvius, I think that's what it's called, explodes right there and wipes out Pompeii. It's a nice, one of those additive storylines to a major event in history. Kind of like the Pearl Harbor movie. You have Pearl Harbor happening, but then you have this love story between, the love triangle between Ben Affleck, Josh Hartnett, and Liv Tyler, I think it was. So you have that, and you have Pompeii happening, the volcano exploding. So you have that this weekend. Really action-packed movie for you guys. You also have another action-packed movie called 3 Days to Kill, starring Kevin Costner. I really like Kevin Costner, one of my favorite actors, and I really want to see this movie with him, and I want to see this side of him. I want to see this badass spy, Secret Service agent that's coming out of retirement. I want to see this movie. It looks really cool. It looks interesting how he's almost got that because he's an older gentleman, he has these skills like Liam Neeson did in Taken, where he is so skilled at what he does that he doesn't have to overpower you with muscle or size or anything like that, but because of technique and knowledge and know-how. I like that. It's it looks very smart in the trailers, and I'm really interested in this one. I really do want to see this one this weekend. Time for movie of the week. This week's movie of the week was Silver Linings Playbook. I saw this one. It was recommended to me a while ago, and I definitely want to see it because it's been nominated for the year before. It was nominated for awards. You had people nominated for Oscars in this movie. And I want to see this movie. I was really interested in it. Before I even saw the movie, I didn't even read a synopsis, and one of the reasons why I didn't see it was because I am a Cowboys fan, and I thought the whole movie was based on a love story surrounding the Philadelphia Eagles. So I stopped paying attention to it for a while. And now that I watched it, I gotta say, again, this is 2 weeks in a row, I've seen a movie that I wish I would have seen earlier. This movie had some heart in it. It really touched on some sensitive subjects, subjects that aren't widely spoken about in the public because of fear of people looking down on you, of fear of condemnation, fear of persecution for your differences. in the movie, Bradley Cooper's character has issues, mental illnesses. He is undiagnosed bipolar disorder. He also has some other things having to do with stress and anxiety. Jennifer Lawrence's character also has some issues herself. This movie allows us to reach in there, to be in that world and talk about it and hear it, what's going on with the families, the people surrounding these characters, as well as kind of see how they deal with it. And I feel like they did a really good job. Now, I don't have anyone really close to me that deals with anything like this, but I feel like they portrayed a very accurate picture of it, and I appreciate that. David O. Russell did a really good job with this one. The acting was great. I really enjoyed the acting. There were parts of it where it was funny, where it was the characters, because the characters are who they were, not because they were telling jokes, just because of what was happening in the film. And it didn't break up the film at all. I really liked it. That aspect of the comedy of the acting, the comedy, the storyline, it all kind of just went together very well. It was scripted well. There wasn't too much exposition, explaining about things. It kind of came hand in hand with the storyline as it built and as it grew throughout the movie. Throughout the movie, I became closer and closer with Bradley Cooper's character as well as Jennifer Lawrence's. I felt a connection with them that and I don't know if this makes me seem bad or not, but I felt sympathy for them, empathy. I felt like I wish I could help them out. Someone like that, if I knew someone like that, I'd want to help them out. It really pulls on your heartstrings sometimes in this movie. There are instances where you know, he can't control things because it's just out of his reach. There are certain things he can control maybe himself, but you want to tell him just stop, but he can't because it's just happening that way. And it really sucks sometimes when you see that and there's nothing you can do. But overall, the movie, it really opened my eyes that it does happen every day in this world. I come from a small town, and I'm sure there's a lot of people here in this town that have issues like this, but it's not widespread. It's not widely known. Nobody in this town talks about it. I know one person that I grew up with, and it wasn't like he was my friend or anything, but in a class he found out stuff like this and he told us, and this was mainly so we could learn how to deal and be around him, and I guess he needed to deal with it himself. Other than that, I have no knowledge of anyone else with these kind of issues. So I was really happy and proud and enjoyed the movie because of what it was able to, you know, show me and give me an experience with. I appreciate this movie. I really enjoyed it. I watched it. One other thing about this movie that I really like, it has nothing to do with really the acting, the story, but the setting of the movie in Philadelphia. If it was really shot in Philadelphia, I gotta say, the area of Philadelphia that they shot in was really beautiful. I love the houses, the tracks, the blocks, everything about it was really nice. It felt like home almost. There are certain areas of the state of California, when I've gone to Glendale, Pasadena area, where houses, they just feel like homes. You got a front yard, you got trees, you got a backyard. It just feels like a home. And when he was running, going for a run, and he'd run past all these houses, they show these beautiful, you know, landscaping and just beautiful houses and homes, and it just really made me feel comfortable seeing this setting. I really liked it, and I can't recommend this movie any more than it's already been before, because it's been nominated for awards as well as the actors. It's a really good movie. You guys should go out there and see it. Go into it with an open mind and try to understand as much as you can. Take as much from it as you can, and if it hits you as much as it hit me, you know, look into it a little bit more outside of watching the movie. And I know I'm going to try to read up more on some of these things, and I want to really try to understand more. So that's it for movie time this week, guys. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, inquiries, and suggestions for movie of the week in the comments section down below. And let's have a great conversation talking about everything, all the topics that I talked about this week. And we'll see you next time.